Okay, video of the house in the neighborhood. Now we're looking across the street, and okay, here comes a car down the road. Um, Swinging around. This is the house, and we've just basically painted it, and I trimmed it out, straightened, pulled those windows out that are in the front that you see, and just basically pulled all the rotten wood off and tried to straighten everything out and just make it look good, decent. I've got a neighbor over here behind these trees, and over here you can see the trailer. The side of us does not have anybody there. That is a vacant lot there behind the truck, which is really nice. And then looking up the street the other way, and then I've got a neighbor over here in the corner. And let's see. Okay, so basically walking up the front. Let's go up the walk here. This is the hedges and stuff. They cut them down when we bought the place, and we're just sort of letting it all grow back. Go into this porch, and the porch is basically unfinished. I mean, it's kind of a joke, really. It's got plywood on, the sides. We painted the door, this horrible steel door, and some of the walls. And they've also got the furnace out here with the air conditioner unit. This is all, all in one kind of deal. And I really have no explanation why they would have put it here. There's a crappy little shelving unit that this will all probably come down, obviously. Brenda's got her painting stuff here. And anyway, it's nothing to write home about. We redid the floor and put a mat down here. And that will, next year we'll get to more of that. Open the door and view the scary woman. She's this is video too, because we've already done this before. But the first video, she was also known as a scary woman, and she was still watching a horrible TV show.
This is Judge Judy's over.
Judge Judy is now over. We moved on to something much more esoteric, right? Okay, much more cerebral. We actually went out and bought a television set, which is kind of amazing. But and Brendan bought these lights and all this furniture. We got at the secondhand store for actually a really amazingly great prices, because they have lots of churches down here. Everybody gives away all their stuff too, and sells it to poor people like us. And let's see, we got a ceiling fan. We put this in, which is actually really nice because it's friggin' hot right now. And we cut this hole in the wall that goes into the kitchen, and that is also very nice, so that we can actually see the TV from the kitchen and talk to everybody that's in here. We've got a little table in the living room because there is no dining room. The house is so small. So the bathroom is right ahead of us. And I'm going to take a little swing to the right here. Okay, it's a 2-bedroom house. This would be the first bedroom, which is not a bedroom, but, turn the light on. Right now, this is just where I'm keeping my tools. The original thought was that this would be where we would keep our stock for work. So we work out of this room. I've got the electrical panel apart right now because I'm working on the non-existent electrical system. There is a closet around there. Let's see. It's about 10 by 10 or something like that. Okay, so then we back going forward towards the bathroom. Very basic, very small. This is this bathtub thing. You think it was one of those? I think somebody had one of those people come in that redoes your bathroom in like a day or something. And they put this surround around it or whatever. But it's basically a piece of crap, but it does work. Um, the water pressure is okay. It did not have a toilet when we moved in here. Bought a toilet, put that in, and it has this very tiny little sink and a medicine cabinet. That's about it. And then just to the right, this is the bedroom, our bedroom. And we bought a very cheap bed. Brenda got some brass head and footboards for $10 down the road. And then we bought a little thing for the put my clothes in. Brenda's got the closet. And again, it's got just a couple little tables and a ceiling fan, which you need down here. And going over to the kitchen. The kitchen is it's got an exposed water heater, and then just Brenda brought some racks and put a bunch of stuff on there. Um, just a rack at Walmart or something, and it's got its own heater. Although we do have central heat, and a little refrigerator we purchased because a regular size refrigerator just is too big for this place. So the refrigerator's it's got a freezer in it, so it's good enough for us. And we bought this stove here for $69 down at the used furniture place, and it's actually a great stove so far. Works perfectly. So you can see now. You can see into the living room, toaster oven. Then we got these cabinets. They came with the place, but they're bathroom cabinets actually, I think, and I've recut some of the counters and stuff to try and fit them. Another little table, and Brenda's got curtains on everything, which makes the place look really nice. I mean, that was a uh, major improvement, just getting curtains on the place. You can see the walls are like basically aspenite, just particle board nailed up there. I mean, that's what this kitchen is. Everything is very sketchy, but we painted it all white. Counter again, I recut this. Came with this sink, which is actually a fairly nice sink, and I redid all the plumbing. I had to rip out this entire floor below it. See if you can see it. You can see where I cut that away. That was all rotted because the pipes all leaked and the thing was just falling through the floor. And then we've got another cabinet for glasses and a little antique table Brenda got, which is really actually kind of nice. So then we go out. We actually have a back door. Open that. And this goes into the backyard, and the back porch is a complete disaster. We have not gotten to any of this yet, and now you get to see sort of the original shape of things. We took all the doors out of the house because they were completely worthless. I've got some scrap wood out here, and here you can see sort of original what the place was sort of like looked like. This is all like termites, and the siding was asbestos siding, which there's nothing wrong with asbestos siding, but you have to be careful with the way you handle it. And I'm going to pull all this back wall off next year, and I'm going to save the good shingles and put them out front and replace the broken ones. And you can see how this has all needs to be redone. Um, Bikes and ladders, a rotted little fence thing. But nobody can see it from the road, so right now it's fine. Um, but overall, the yard is actually like really nice. I mean, we've got a house over here behind us that an elderly woman lives in, and it's a big yard. We bought this beautiful patio set for $20. I know, you can't beat that. And anyway, we go down here, and you can see behind us how there's nothing behind here. You see, I mean, it's just an empty lot back there. It goes all the way back to the road behind us, and it's just oak trees. There's a corner of the house there, back behind us, but there's nobody that lives there. So, what more do you want? This is I guess it was a car, uh, portico or something. It's completely worthless. The roof's all rotted. The framing is okay, so I'm deciding whether I'm going to actually try to save it. But again, the house up on that side. Um, there's an empty lot, so again, there's nobody over there. The house you see is across the street through the trees there. But overall, we're pretty happy with the backyard and just the space.